The story of the murky glass of water. Stillness for clarity. One day, a disciple approached the Buddha with a troubled expression. Kneeling before him, he said, "Master, my mind is always anxious and restless. Thoughts keep swirling in my head, preventing me from finding peace. Please teach me how to calm my mind." The Buddha did not respond immediately. Instead, he silently poured a glass of water, picked up a handful of sand, and dropped it into the glass. The sand stirred up, making the water cloudy. Smiling gently, the Buddha said, "Let this glass of water sit for a while." The disciple watched intently. After a while, the sand began to settle, and the water gradually became clear again. The Buddha then asked, "Now what do you see?" The disciple nodded and replied, "I see that the water has become clear again." The Buddha nodded and explained, "Just like this glass of water, when your mind is disturbed by worries and troubles, it becomes unsettled and unclear. But if you allow your mind to be still, without further agitation, the unease will gradually settle, and you will see everything more clearly. Peace is not something you search for outside. It comes from knowing how to let your mind rest in the present moment." Hearing this, the disciple felt deeply enlightened. Profound lessons from this story. Let your mind rest when your mind is disturbed. Instead of reacting immediately, allow it to pause and rest. Just as murky water becomes clear when left undisturbed, your soul will also regain clarity and peace when you allow it stillness. Let go of worries and fears. Worries, fears, and anxieties are only temporary. If you do not cling to them, they will naturally settle. Learning to let go and not letting them control your emotions opens the door to inner tranquility. Peace comes from stillness. Peace does not mean the absence of challenges, but rather facing them with calmness and clarity. When you keep your soul undisturbed by negative emotions, you can view situations objectively and find effective solutions.